Hi everybody. I just want to do a quick video going over this hack squat leg press machine for your home gym. It's from a brand Syedee. I don't know, I've never heard of it before. I've been doing a little bit of research to add a new leg machine to my home gym, which has a rather small footprint. You can see the whole thing right here. But I was looking for something that was on the cheaper side, and I found this was at Walmart.com for, I think it was $680, and I think it was $720 all in with taxes and everything. Shipping was free. Couldn't really find a whole lot of information on it, but I wanted to just do a brief overview for anybody else that might be interested, because it's for the value, the value of it is actually pretty good. Every other machine I saw was of higher quality, but it was also almost double the price. So for my use case, this is pretty good. I'm not putting up thousands and thousands of pounds like a commercial gym where you get 6, 8 45s on each pin on the leg press. I don't even have enough weight to do that. But as you can see, the width of it here, it's probably only 3.5 or 4 feet. It's not that big. With the weight plate arms, it comes out a little bit more. But as long as you have the room, it's not a big deal. The plate arms are on the smaller side, but that again goes with how compact this is. The leg press is set up right now. This is removable, so you can remove this and then put it up here. I'll show you in a second to do the hack squat, but it's in leg press mode right now. The foot pad, it's a little on the smaller side, but you can make it work. I'm just around 6 feet tall, so to get a good shoulder width stance, a little bit wider. My toes hang off a little bit, but it's not too bad. One of the other things I like is that the sled that's attached has this additional band here, or these pegs here. You can add more plates on it. They're big enough for plates, but there's these little pegs that slide through on the bottom, and you can actually stretch bands around them to give you resistance your entire motion, which is nice. There's only 2 pegs of plate storage, but again, I don't have a lot of weight, and I don't think this machine is meant for people who have too many plates or moving that much weight. I've moved weight like that in the past. I don't have any interest in doing it anymore, so I'm perfectly fine with what I have here. This is the weight stack. You see this little red pin, or not the weight stack, the leg board. It moves a little bit, but that's only because it has to move in order to change between the leg press and the hack squat. So you pull this little red lever here to pop out the pin, and it folds down. And then you take the pad from before and you just change it into hack squat mode, like so. And then you can lay against it and put your feet up here and do your hack squats. Overall, the build quality is, I would say, pretty good for the $600-700 price range. I did see the same machine under a different name on Amazon. I think it was GWRP or something like that. It was, I think, about $100 more expensive on Amazon under the other brand, but all the pictures and everything was exactly the same between the Walmart listing and the Amazon listing. So I saved a couple dollars, and the only thing that's different was this nameplate that I saw. The whole thing came in 3 big boxes. One was really long for all of the poles, and then 2 were more on the bigger square side, fitting all of the smaller couplings and whatnot. I did it over the course of a day. Probably took me 2.5 hours with a ratchet wrench and a socket wrench, just to hold everything in place and make it move quickly. I did it by myself for the most part, with the only exception being that my wife helped me slide the sled onto these glider arms. That's the only part where I found I needed an extra set of hands. Overall, the whole machine, it's a little loud when you move it, but like when you work out with it. But when you're working out, I don't think you mind too much. Just like that. Just like that. We're back into leg press mode. It's pretty quick. I've used this for leg press, hack squat. It's good for weighted calves. Get some extra weight on there that you wouldn't normally get with body weight or dumbbell calf raises. And I also did some shoulder presses on it, just standing like the opposite way with the hack squat. It's not the best movement, but I'm just still experimenting with what you could do with it. But just wanted to put out something relatively quick, just going over it. I'd buy this again if I needed another machine. I lift 5 times a week, not as aggressively as I used to, but still enough to move some weight around. So, yeah, this machine, highly recommended. Either name, GWRP, I think, or Syedee. I think it's good. Thanks.